Hi everybody, this is Rob from Smirking Gun Reviews. Today we are doing Sharp Objects, the new HBO drama that dropped yesterday and I forgot about until I got home from work. So this show stars Amy Adams and a whole bunch of other people like Patricia Clarkson, who's really great. You got Sophia Lillis, who was from It, a movie I didn't like at all. But she was, she was good. All those kids are in it good, especially her. She's kind of one of the standouts. And in this, she's really good. This is from the people who made Big Little Lies, and you wouldn't know it from watching this because Big Little Lies, in my opinion, is just kind of entertaining, disposable trash entertainment. Like, it's okay, it's fun to kind of watch, but it's really just really forgettable, Hollywood style Desperate Housewives with nudity and whatever. This, taken from the book, from the author of Gone Girl, I want to say your name is Gillian Flynn. I have never read any of her books, but once I, got the pedigree of this down, I was curious to watch it. And so I did today, and I'm not going to really spoil anything because I just want to give you the broad strokes and whether or not you should see this. Now, this is a good first episode, but it is a lot of setup, but a lot of setup with just even more questions. A lot of flashbacks, a lot of very fast flashbacks with no context and no exposition, no real connection to the story, just things, how memories work, when you see something and you remember something from your life. One of the greatest things for me about this show is that I can really get into the shoes of Amy Adams' character in this. Now, I'm not the biggest Amy Adams fan either, but when she's good, I really like her, like in things like Nocturnal Animals, things like that. But when I really like her, I like her all the way. And she is, in this, you can tell, is committed like 110%. And I can really relate to this character, not in because in this, she's going home, she's a reporter, she's going home to cover a murder, and now there's a second missing girl, and, people are talking like this could be the beginning of a serial case. And she's talked into going back to her little hometown where something tragic happened to a family member that has ended up creating, her life is pretty much in a downward spiral. And going back home is probably not what she really needs. She should probably see therapy. But this is a show, so we need, this is going to be her therapy, I guess. But like I keep saying, and I need to get to the point, going back to a small town where everybody knows everybody, people all know your business, the small town mentality of a lot of places, I can relate to that. I live now, I'm back in a small town that I lived for when I was young, and have moved back since I was adult, and it is exactly like kind of what she's experiencing in this show. You can't throw a rock without somebody knowing, oh yeah, you used to live here, now you're back, and they know, they're in your life, they know everything. You can't get away from it. And also some of the way people are in this town. It's very accurate to how I feel like I live. I live in a town with less than 4,000 people, and it's just like this. I don't have the Patricia Clarkson mother, who's kind of like I don't know, out of a Tennessee Williams play or something like that. I mean, it's not like that, but it's just really it's really relatable if you come from a small town and you ever left and had to come back, whether it was for good or for bad. It's seeped in that kind of however you want to put it, that the atmosphere is seeped in that feeling. Another one of the really great things about this, even though it has no payoff yet, is the way Amy Adams is remembering and recalling bits, real quick bits and flashes of the past, kind of like how it is when you remember things that, whether it's traumatic or banal or whatever, how quickly we flash on things that remind us of other things. And they do that really well here. I would like to see some more context and more exposition. I imagine we're going to be seeing longer scenes of flashbacks that will give us more context. But as of right now, this is like a setup episode. Let's meet our cast of characters here a little bit one at a time. Get to know this world, which again is one of the best parts of this episode. Again, seeping you in this atmosphere where I felt like I wanted to leave my house and leave my hometown, my town. Just get in the car and drive away and go anywhere because it just felt too close to where I'm living. All the performances are really good. I really like people like Chris Messina. He's good in everything. Hadn't seen Henry Czerny in a long time. So anything, Miguel Sandoval, all these actors that are in this are really good. And to get back to Amy Adams' character again, I relate to her because she's basically like, she's like this close to just full-blown alcoholic. She's like, right now, I mean, a lot of people would just call her a functioning alcoholic, but she's barely, like, she's gone from barely functioning to just right over the edge, and I can relate to that as well. I used to drink pretty heavily, and you could function, but you weren't, and when you get to that edge, she's ready to go over that edge, and I remember getting to that point myself. So, again, very like close to how I feel, and it's making me want to see more and more of this show. And the mystery is gonna have lots of layers, you can tell. And that very last scene where she's in the bathtub. Now this is a little spoilery because that she's been through a lot. That the death of a family member has created tons and tons and tons of terrible things for her. How she dealt with it and how other people must have treated her, whatever. And you can tell from these flashbacks, these quick flashbacks, that there's some really crazy stuff that happened to her when she was young. So it's, you're going to get more dark. But then when you see her in the tub at the end, and she's got literally her entire body covered in like little like cuts that spell things out everywhere, and that she's not just some damaged little, has a little bit of problems. She's really got some issues. And so that's where it really hooks me and gets me to want to see more. I don't know how many episodes this is, but I do highly recommend it. It is a bit of a slow burn first episode, but it does hit all the right beats when it needs to. And like I said, the acting is all on point. This is way better than Big Little Lies. If this is anything like Gillian, like if this is what Gillian Flynn's books are like, I need to start reading her books. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about the first episode. Make this quick. I am excited to see the second episode and see where this all plays out. I'm going to try to stay away from spoilers or anybody that's read the book so that I don't, get anything spoiled for me. But that's it. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, share, comment, let me know what's going on, subscribe. We are at 157 subscribers. So any subscribers and comments and things like that can really help me out. I really appreciate all the support I've been getting in the last few months. And that kind of support is why I do videos that maybe not a lot of people are doing, like Sharp Objects. And I like to continue to do that. So The more views, the more subscribers, the more motivation I get to talk about things that maybe you want to watch. So anyway, this is Rob from Smirking Gun Reviews saying thanks for watching this video, and we will see you on the next one. See you later. Bye.